Hello fellow dragons, it's Shane from Astraldragon Gaming, and this is my top 10 games that I personally am looking forward to this year in 2019. Although this list is not a definitive list, this is my list, so if you like it, please see it and talk about and stuff that you like. If you don't like it, well, I can't accommodate everyone now, can I? So, on to the list. Number 10 on my list is Helheim, where you play as Hela, the ruler of Helheim, who has been in prison, and then suddenly you get released by other help, and then you spend the entire game going through hacking and slashing as you ascend all the way to your throne room to take back your realm. It looks like a great game, and it might be a healthy distraction from Diablo 3, and hopefully make people think about Diablo 4 or maybe an expansion, who knows. I want an expansion. Number 9 on the list is Pathways, which is basically chucks you into a kind of Indiana Jones Temple of Doom kind of idea where you play as various archaeologists going through a strategy adventure game where you explore different temples and tombs and you fight off bad guys and whatnot, and different storylines and evolve as you play the game. It looks like a very great game. I like the style of the art, and I have a great joy of the Indiana Jones movies, and to play in a game that is solely based on that kind of idea is fantastic for me. I want to really see this game when it's fully done. Number 8 on the list is Halibut, which is basically a stop-motion clay animation game where everything has been done painstakingly, one frame at a time. All the animations, all the set designs, all the characters. This is a game that will be great regardless of how good or bad the mechanics in it are. You play as Harold, who basically is a glorified janitor and fix-it man for a starship, and he's bored, so he makes up things and tries and discovers other things on the ship. I really want to see what the end result of this is, because look, it's stop motion. Anytime someone spends the time of actually sitting down, making models, and then actually animating it all one frame at a time, you know it's got to be good.
Sometimes I do wonder what life would have been like on Earth.
Number 7 on the list is The Last Campfire, a very surprising game coming from Hello Games. Yes, the company that decided to bring out No Man's Sky, the one that was hated and now is loved, which is kind of one of those strange things. Apparently this game is basically a offshoot from the company to try and instill the people that work for Hello Games to have something more interesting. I think this is kind of a sort of apology to the designers and whatnot of the game, because they got hammered by so much flack for No Man's Skies. It looks gorgeous, the soundtrack is unbelievably fantastic, and I really look forward to this game. It's got some great vibes about it that really say, yes, play me. Number 6 on the list is Omno. This is a game that truly shows what one man can do. This is a game that is created by one entire person. They have been working 10 years in the industry and they have made just this one game. And my god, it is the most extraordinary thing. There is a demo for it out at the moment. It's pre-alpha demo, but my god, so many of the things you can do. You can warp from one point to another, you can fly around, you can do strange things with your staff, you can even surf on your staff, which is mind-boggling. The whole game is a gorgeous sort of exploration game where you play as this kind of wizard and you just do all these different things, and it's just so engrossing. It's like Journey, but at the same time it's its own thing. It's this thing that really sort of captures the imagination as you play it. So this is a must-have game in 2019 if you're into those kind of games. Number 5 on the list is Away, Journey to the Unexpected, which is basically an off-the-wall first-person shooter that involves you doing a lot of strange things and collecting many varying sort of NPCs as your allies. Look, this game is just weird in the outset and it looks really good. It's done in an anime style and I just want to play it just to find out what it's like. It's like trying to play Earthbound. You don't play Earthbound because you like all the bits and pieces in it. You play Earthbound for the story and the strangeness. This is no different, really. Number 4 on the list is the Berlin Wall game. This is kind of going to be a strange game because it's basically puts you in the role as a resistant fighter person trying to escape Berlin over the Berlin Wall. You have to make plans, you have to make sort of strategies to overcome the guards, the vines, the walls, the barricades, all the other bits and pieces. It's an interesting looking game and also it'll be a very controversial game maybe as well, depending on how well or how true to life it actually is. Number 3 on the list is a fantastic game that is basically called Eastward. You play as Sam, a miner in a post-apocalyptic world where strange creatures inhabit the entire world. There are machines and even stranger people. Sam finds a girl in the mines and they have an adventure as they go through and meeting all these strange creatures. There's puzzling, there's fighting, and really strange things happen. So yeah, this is a game that is pixel, but my god, it's beautiful and it's strange. So number 2 on this list is well deserving of its placement because it is a strange and wonderful game called Sable, where you play as a teenager in the coming of age sort of story where you travel across a alien desert trying to find out what happened to the place and everything, and learning and discovering history and whatnot. It's a beautifully art-styled game. It is extraordinarily large looking in the trailer, and I really want to have a look at how this will turn out. It's one of those games where you're going to play it, finish it, and probably come back again because you just fell in love with it. Simple as that. And lastly, number 1 on my list is Tunic. Tunic is basically a Zelda where you've got polygon as designed for all the characters and all the different models in it, and it's cell rendered. It is a beautiful looking game. It is extremely immersive looking, and I love the mechanics of it. There's a dodge mechanic, there's basic fighting. It looks like it's going to be a tough as nails kind of road based kind of game, but at the end of the day it is a beautiful looking game. And look, you get to play as a little fox with a sword and a shield. What more could you want? So anyway, that was the end of it. That is my top 10, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please, once again, comment down below if you have particular games that you liked in the list, or you have other games that I should add to another list. And also, make sure you subscribe if you like my content. And lastly, hit the like icon so I know that you like it or dislike it. It's good either way. Other than that, I will see you on the next video.
Blasting everything to place. Got a bad feeling about this. It goes all the way down to the stomach. Start like a snack and you'll end with a ride down the intestinal canal. That's too close to the end station. Better move up and away and be swept out the bowels. Look at it. From this point on, there's no way forward but going back in.